welcome to my channel again. Today I want to talk about something that affects almost all of us. That is social media. Yes, that's right. While it connects us, entertain us, and even educate us, it also has a darker side. And my speech today will focus on the impact of social media on teenager mental health. Is it making us happier or is it suddenly harming our well-being? Okay, we will discuss it. And for the first, of the pressure of perfection, social media creates an illusion of perfect lives. Influencer post edit pictures, celebrities show off luxury lifestyle, and even our friends share only their best moments. This can lead to unhealthy comparison and feelings. A study from the Royal Society for Public Health found that Instagram is the worst social media platform for mental health, increasing anxiety, depression, and body image issues among teens. Have you ever felt like your life isn't as exciting as others? That is because what we see online is often correct and filtered. Many people don't share their struggles, only their success. But comparing our behind the scene to someone else highlight reel can be damaging. It can lower self-esteem and create unrealistic expectation for what our life should look like. And for the second, addiction and reduced attention span. Have you ever found yourself scrolling for hours without realizing it? Social media is designed to be addictive. The endless notification, likes, and comments trigger dopamine release, making us crave more. This not only affect our sleep balance, but also reduce our ability to focus on important tasks like studying. Research suggests that excessive social media use can lead to lower academic performance and increased stress. A study from Harvard University found that social media platforms use the same techniques as gambling machines to keep users hooked. The more time we spend online, the less time we have for real life interaction, hobbies, and self improvement. And the third, cyberbullying and social anxiety. Unlike traditional bullying, cyberbullying follow you everywhere at home, at school, and even late at night, isn't it? And which is can lead to anxiety, depression, and in severe case, suicidal thoughts. According to a study by the Pew Research Center, nearly 5,900 of teenagers in the US have been bullied or harassed online. Social media also promotes a culture of validation where self-worth is measured by likes and followers. The fear of not getting enough engagement can create intense social anxiety and even discourage people from expressing themselves authentically. And for a while, guys, I will give the proof which is support our topic today. The first is the pressure of perfection. One of the biggest issues with social media is the unrealistic beauty and lifestyle standard it creates. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok are full of edited, filtered, and carefully curated content that makes people appear flawless. In fact, a study by the Royal Society of Public Health found that Instagram is the worst social media platform for mental health. Increasing level of anxiety, depression, and body image issues. Examples: think about the Instagram versus reality trend, where influencers show their edit and unedited photos set side by side. It reveals how much effort goes to making a perfect post. But for many teenagers, seeing only the perfect side leads to self-doubt and insecurity. And the logical argument, when we constantly compare ourselves to a filtered version of reality, it can lower our self-esteem. The pressure to look or live certain way can make us feel inadequate, even though the content we see online is often unrealistic. And for the second, social media addiction and it is effect on mental health. Social media is designed to keep us hooked. The more time we spend scrolling, the more ad and content we consume, benefiting companies but harming our mental well-being. In fact, 2022 study from Common Sense Media found that teenagers spend an average of 8 and 39 minutes per day on screens, with a large portion dedicated to social media. For example, have you ever planned to check your phone for just a few minutes, only to realize an hour has passed? This is because social media apps use features like infinite scrolling, autoplay videos, and notification to keep you engaged. And logical argument: excessive screen time reduce real-life interaction, disrupt sleeps, and decrease attention span. Studies show that teens who spend more than 3 hours per day on social media are twice as likely to experience symptoms of anxiety and depression. And what the conclusion for our topic today? Okay. Despite this negative impact, social media isn't entirely bad, but it helps us stay connected, spread awareness, and even find support during tough time. The key is balance. We need to set screen time limits, take breaks, and remind ourselves that what we see online is not always real. So, the next time you find yourself comparing your life to someone Instagram feed, remember, social media is just highlight reels, not the full story. Your mental health matters more than any numbers of likes. Okay? I hope this content can change our mindset and perspective, all of us. Hopefully it's useful and happy watching. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.